sent you. It's a temporary position. Trial run kind of thing.
I know what I applied for.
We start with the basic intro, then there's a break, and straight into the first act.
I'm familiar with the format.
We'll see. It's my show and it's my name above the door. I have to make sure we are both singing from the same hymn sheet. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me.
You're hurting me.
Leave the jokes to the clowns. I see they've given you a different costume.
Did they? I didn't notice.
Are you missing some material at the front? I'll talk to wardrobe.
Don't talk to wardrobe. The ringmaster approved this.
Oh, did he? Yes, well, I've raised it several times at production meetings. We have to look the same.
But we do look the same.
We are as one in the air. It's distracting for the audience if what? Please put your bazookas away. You'll distract the animals. The audience.
But isn't that why we're here? To be looked at.
Oh, it's too much.
My whole is greater than the sum of my parts. Gestalt theory, this is just one aspect of the whole. And if they want to look here first, they're welcome. They've paid for it. Go on, look at them. Too big, too small. It's too much nipple, not enough nipple. Wait, is that a hair? Have you got a tweezers?
Please stop fiddling with your breasts. This fixation is unhealthy.
You're the one with the fixation. I'm just doing my thing.
You are a trapeze artist. Your pole dancing days are over.
How did you know about that?
It's the circus. It's all out there. What goes out eventually comes back and must land. So would pole dancing go under hobbies and interests or skills and special talents?
It was a part-time gig. I just worked the pole. A college education doesn't come cheap.
What a trooper.
They seem to like what they see.
Some of your old customers in tonight? And Olivia!
I'll wear the uniform. It won't wear me. This is my body, which I have given up for you. I'm sorry if you feel uncomfortable with my interpretation.
I've no problem with your interpretation. It's warm in here tonight. In fact, Jerry, yeah, size 8 please, for Act 2. If there is an Act 2.
Can we just get on with the show?
Yes, let's.
This isn't my first job, you know.
The role of my assistant is a very demanding one.
Partner.
Assistant? Okay, executive assistant.
I'm just happy to be here. I'm flying. My debut swing on this incredible stage. I just want to give my all to all of these people.
Please be quiet.
Sorry.
Look, enough. Stop. Let's make polite conversation.
Any plans for the weekend?
I'm working. With you.
I have plans.
Any plans for the weekend? Besides 2 evening performances and 2 matinees.
I'll probably squeeze in a brunch with some friends, stream a movie, get takeout with my boyfriend. And you're not even pretending to listen.
I'm listening. You have a boyfriend? Serious?
We're just having fun.
Well, let me know when it progresses beyond fun. Best of luck with all that.
This is polite conversation. That court case.
I am bound by law not to discuss the details.
That was some settlement.
I know. I predicted that. You cannot drink and swing. Ask any child on the playground about best practice. 2 hands. Unless you're a professional aerialist. I said to Jerry, you'll rue the day when you leave the general public anywhere near the apparatus. No one listened to me. Greed. It almost bankrupted us. If it wasn't for the anonymous angel investor who swooped in and saved us.
Well, I didn't know that.
How could you? There was no big top announcement. We all think it was Digby.
Wait, Digbyland, Digby. The guy in Vegas.
That theme park made him a fortune. Tacky, but there are plenty of tacky people out there who lap it up.
Well, he's not the only rich clown. C-word, sorry.
No, it was Digby all right. He started off here. We joined the same day. He was one of us, a grafter. He never admitted it was him. A man of integrity who shied away from all public acclaim. Rare for a clown.
He's dead now.
As a dodo.
You know, this just proves that we need regulations. Rules. Laws like the safety net.
Oh,
I'm so glad that was passed.
Health and safety. You can't climb a ladder without a cert. It gets in the way of a good show.
You wouldn't survive another claim, though. There's no Digby to bail you out. I can't imagine working without a net.
The audience don't pay to see us fall. They pay to see us fly. We are daredevils, teetering on the edge of insanity. Well, we used to be. Look at them. Bored. What if there was no net?
Well, that's illegal under Section 45.
I'd pay to see that show.
But that's suicide.
Death is just the beginning. I know a guy once whose career took off afterwards. Trick named after him. Family made a fortune. Don't you want to leave your mark?
I'm not risking my life.
And that's why the circus is dying. Back in the day it was better.
It was rose-tinted exploitation.
Full houses every night.
It was the only show in town.
It was the golden era. We were tougher back then. There was a weeding out of the gutless, a separating of the wheat from the chaff, the men from the boys.
Enough! Good people died. My grandfather fell off his swing, broke his neck, and never worked again. My grandmother said it would have been easier if he had died.
I totally agree. And of course, so sorry to hear about your tragic story. But back then when they took the net away, there was a palpable buzz. For a few moments I had the whole of the big top in my hand. You don't get that anymore. We all signed the petition.
I'm glad you didn't succeed. Not all of us have a death wish.
Elegance, skill, and timing. That's why I'm still here. There are no second chances, Phoenix. You hit the net tonight, you're gone. It's intimidating, I know. Am I intimidating you?
No.
Wonderful. We're going to get on just fine.
I've never had a fall, except in rehearsals.
Good for you.
This is my biggest venue, biggest audience yet.
There were a lot of applications.
What's the best show in town? I graduated top of my class.
Well done. What did you study at college?
I have a BSc in aerial relations and social enterprise.
Arse? A degree in arse. I worked my way up. Started off doing odd jobs, fixing costumes, making tea for the clowns. There were no female clowns in those days, it was a criminal offence. And if a woman dared ridicule a man in public, bang.
I know. I've read the history books.
They wanted it all for themselves. The money, the power, the applause. Apparently, being funny was something only a man could pull off.
And they're great at pulling themselves off.
I'll let that slide.
All that talent wasted on fixing their wigs and setting up cream pies.
I never wanted to be a clown.
Well, fun fact, the collective noun for a clown is shudder. So you can stop now.
I had my sights set on higher things. I remember this one girl auditioning, dressed as a boy, cropped hair, breasts bound. They all knew, and still put her through the hoops. Poor girl. She thought she'd pulled it off in the ring, and then again on the casting couch.
Well, how the tables have turned. The place is crawling with intelligent, funny women now.
Back then you knew your place and waited patiently to be spotted. You were grateful.
Passive. Pretty little princesses. Pricks.
It's a pity to hear a college-qualified person like yourself speak in such coarse terms. Elevate yourself above the vulgarity, please.
It's the only language they understand. My mascara!
Oh, base behaviour seems to be on point. They weren't all like that. Back when I started, the head of the aerial department was a complete gentleman. Bit of a dish, actually. Very respectful. A real man. Manly.
I get it. They needed women to throw around the place to make them look manly. But we're doing a perfectly good job without them.
I miss having a man around the place.
Sorry for your troubles, past and present.
A lot of them, well, all the men left after the big restructure. I was promoted to acting head.
Acting?
Head. It's head. First female at this level.
Congratulations. And they get their equality in the workplace box checked. And state funding. Women can progress in aerial because all the men have left and we're cheaper. They've even pretended to shatter it.
HR approached me about the promotion well before the mass exodus.
Join the dots, Olympia. Jerry, my bag, please.
I refused to believe that my promotion was a managerial box-ticking exercise.
Let's see now. Phoenix. Olympia.
Did they forget to teach you how to spell?
I'm helping you join the dots.
Don't be ridiculous.
Do you want something to lean on? Hang on. It's a book.
I know what it is.
Come on, who doesn't like joining the dots? So satisfying.
I've forgotten how much fun this is. Oh, I can just about make it out. Phoenix. We'd be killed if they found that.
What really killed? Not just the expression.
Stop talking.
For a picture of an overpaid asshole getting its just dessert. I'm doing the world a favour.
Stop talking.
Can I have my book back?
Did you show that to anyone else?
No.
Delete all files pertaining to that image.
It's a picture of an ugly clown who's made a fortune scaring children.
Only the clowns or the ex-clowns make fun of the clowns.
So, your position, was it an internal promotion? I don't remember seeing it advertised.
I think they went public.
Oh, you're the man now.
Oh, to have a man. A manly man.
Bring it up at tomorrow's meeting. Throw a few more men on the trapeze, give us something to look at.
They overspent the season on Exotica, the snow leopard.
Has the shutter suddenly got bigger?
What? He's new.
Where are they all coming from? I thought there was only 10.
They said there was no money left after Exotica.
Look at that infestation. At this rate, Limpy, you'll be put out to pasture and replaced by a dancing polar bear.
I am an exceptionally talented aerial artiste.
You're old. My eye! They never mentioned water. I'm calling my agent.
They're just jealous because we're in the higher pay scale. Once you go up in the air,
It's 10 grand for every 10 feet you go up.
I negotiate my own rate.
Are they going to keep doing that? Because I'll be talking to my TITS rep after the show.
Who?
Trapeze International Tightrope Society.
Tits.
You should think about joining TITS.
Just call it tits, for God's sake.
It's how I got this job. And they would put a stop to all of these water attacks.
I'm perfectly happy with what I have.
I've never been sick or had a work injury.
A work injury.
Isn't that what happened to your last partner?
She took her eye off the bar.
I heard the neck gave way.
So young and beautiful. Her whole life ahead of her. Chalk up. Let's begin.